Hello, my name is Sally and I'm from Natural Spa Supplies. One of the most frequent questions I'm asked is how you mix the clay powder into something that you can use, such as shampoo and face wash, makeup remover, that kind of thing. So in this video I'm going to show you the 3 different methods that you can use to make the clay, because you can make it by weighing the clay in water. You can make it using measures to measure by volume the clay and water, or you can use my favourite method, which is the random method. So by the end of the video you'll know all the different methods and you'll be able to choose whichever method suits you the best. So in this video we're going to be using the genuine Moroccan Rhassoul clay, and it comes as a powder. So yeah, you just need to add some sort of liquid, could be water, seaweed extract, whatever you fancy. This clay is just so useful. I use it for washing the hair, I use it for washing my face, I use it for washing my body, I use it as a shower gel. You can use it to remove facial makeup. You can do so many things with it. Watch along and you'll see how easy it is to use. So I'll start with the weighing method. So on my scales, I've measured out 100 grams of clay powder. Okay, so we don't need those anymore. And I could weigh 140 odd grams of water. But remember, the volume and weight of water is identical. So actually I've just measured 140 mils of water. It's the same difference. And shake the clay level and just pour the water over it. So all we've got to do now is just wait for a few minutes. I'm not going to stir the clay while it's hydrating itself. You interfere with the natural consistency. What we're trying to achieve is the perfect colloidal consistency, and that way the clay has its maximum powers for detoxifying and cleaning. So next I'm going to do the method that just involves measuring by volume. So I don't really know the size of this little cup, it doesn't matter. All I want is a kind of small amount, so that's fine. Filled it with clay, put that in there, shake it level, and then as far as volume, I tend to use about 1 part of clay to about 1.2 parts of water. So that's about right. So again, I'm just going to leave it alone and let it sort itself out. And now I'm going to use my normal method, the random method. So with the random method, get your clay, tip what you think you need into a bowl, shake it level, and then I aim to just cover the clay in water. So let's see what happens. There you go, that's just covered in water. And again, we'll let that one hydrate on its own. So here we are now. We've mixed the clay in 3 different ways. This was when we weighed the clay in the water. So that was 100 grams of clay and 140 grams or 140 mils of water. This is when we mixed by volume. So that was 1 measure of clay and 1.2 measures of water. And this is my random method, a wee bit runny. Not a problem, because when I wash my hair, sometimes I like it runnier, or just for face washing, the runniness is fine. But if you want it to be in this colloidal consistency, you can just sprinkle a little bit more powder on it, and that will take up the excess water. So I'll just have a go with that now, just a tiny bit. And of all the clays we've made today, this I think is the most beautiful one. It's in its colloidal form, so in fact I could tip the bowl, it doesn't fall out. And you can see the consistency. It's kind of, it sort of expands and looks pretty kind of rugged. And if I sort of put a spoon in now, you'll see that there's this really lovely moussey consistency, kind of full of air bubbles. It's really light, it's really soft, and it's really nice to use, especially for the face. If you want to modify your clay at any stage, as I say, you don't have to use water. You can use other liquids to hydrate the clay. You can mix other powders in with the clay. The clay will even accept some oils or even essential oils. So the clay is extremely versatile. So I've got a lot of clay mixed up now, and I'm not going to be able to sort of use it all straight away. And the one thing I don't want, I've got this beautiful consistency, and I don't want the clay to dry out now. In fact, if you let the clay dry before you use it, it isn't very nice, and it's difficult to get that lovely consistency back. So I should be transferring this one into a pot with a lid, so that will just stay happy. In this one I can do the same if I can fit it in there. If not, I'm just going to put a little slick of water on top, and that will sort of prevent the dehydration of the clay. But the key thing really is try to make up just enough for a few days' use. Some people make up enough for a week at a time. You don't want to make up these vast quantities. So you can get your own clay if you visit our website, and that's www.naturalspasupplies.co.uk. If you look in the shop, you'll find the clay, and you'll find loads of information on the clay. And also, if you still have questions, do give us a call. I've been using the clay for nearly 10 years, so I can probably answer most of your questions. I hope you liked the video, and please share our video, tell your friends. I hope you'll really enjoy using it.